This is a tutorial for a Cybex Glute Kickback that we have it here at Iron Bull Fitness. We'll show you really quickly how to use it in the basic way for you to stay safe, just in case if you want to add this part of your training or you've never used this before and you had questions for it. So we do have a couple of adjustment points here to make sure it does work well with your biomechanics. So the first thing we have is this foot peg lever that you have it on a pin. What it does moves up and down. Essentially what it does, it's creating the range of motion, whether you want it longer or shorter. We have learned here that most people don't really mess around with this just because you keep it in a closer position to get a longer range of motion. Obviously, because the idea is to stretch the muscle to the maximal length and shorten it. So, but that's available, that is for, once again, most people kind of leave it in the front position. The next thing we're going to talk about is this pad for your torso. As far as support, you're gonna have to find that kind of where it feels most comfortable for you. You don't necessarily want to be dripping over the machine, but at the same time, you don't want to be sitting up high for the most part. Again, you're gonna have to kind of find where it feels most comfortable for you and your body type. But essentially, what we want to try to do almost parallel with the ground for your back. Most people find that most comfortable for that. The next thing we're going to talk about is this knee pad that swings left to right. And that's the reason for that is when we switch legs, when we go from left to right, it is a single leg machine. So therefore you're going to work one leg at a time, right? So for instance, if I would be working my left leg or my left glute, right, the knee pad will be sitting on the right, and then when I'm ready to switch, we're going to go ahead and switch sides, and we'll demonstrate it here in a second. The last thing to talk about, the weight stack, which is right in the front on the right. It does move in 20-pound increments, and just in case if it is too much and you want to kind of move in smaller weights, such as like 5 pounds, the top of the adjustment for the stack does allow you to do that. Sometimes, again, 20 pounds may be too much, so you can adjust that in smaller increments. Now that we have everything adjusted and we're ready to go, as always first try the machine before loading up real heavy to make sure this feels safe and you're not feeling anything straining or pulling, right? We don't want to cause any injury. If you feel comfortable with it, feels connected, you're ready to rock and roll. So this is how we're going to rock. We're going to start with our left leg first and focus on our left glute. We're going to get in it. You're going to place that middle of your foot right against that foot pad. I'm going to kick it back. Just like that. Once you're ready to switch feet, you're going to set the weight nice and easy in a safe way. Helps us walk away. Switch the knee pad with the pin on the right that we have. We're going to go ahead and switch knees, switch legs, and repeat the same motion with your other foot. Just like that. So, if you guys have any further questions, let us know. We'll help you out here at Iron Bull Fitness.